Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are doing some more AI-only championship series, continuing with our 2020 Spring Championship Series. We are in Group 1. We are about halfway there, a little over halfway there. No, a little under halfway there. Yeah, a little under halfway there, but things are starting to take shape. It looks like Japan's going to easily cruise to one of the three spots in our first three spots, rather, in our knockout round. Thomas isn't too far behind, and unless something absolutely catastrophic happens, like Japan declaring war on you, that might actually be going down. I don't anticipate it really changing anything because she has a pretty large army, but she should be pretty okay to take one of the three spots. And right now it looks like Gilgamesh, but I think Persia's also set up quite nice to move in and potentially move into the top three. I don't think Poland's going to be able to. She still has potentially a lot of room, so if she keeps settling, maybe. She has a religion too, though. Yeah, you know, she does have that religion. By the way, we should double check, make sure no one's about to win. Montezuma's actually really good with religion right now. And yeah, no one else is close. Huh, interesting. So we got to keep an eye out on two wars and then a potential third war up here with Japan. But the big one is we really want to see whether or not Persia is going to be able to take any English towns. If Persia can take some English towns, probably GG. Now, England, ooh, they have 65 garrison defense strength now. So they got a high tier unit. Who? Because it wouldn't be crossbows. Oh, they got an ironclad. That's what happened. Ooh, that might actually make it impossible now for Persia. Dude, he was so late, man. She was at like 30. If he would have declared this war like 20, 30 turns ago, he had an absolute curb stomp. And now I don't think he's going to be able to grab anything because of that. Wow, that sucks. Now, Montezuma's at war over here with Egypt, but he's not actually threatening her at all. I wonder if she declared on him? Did the Japan war happen? No, they're still standing over here. Definitely looks like it's going to happen then. And then if we look at yield, Gilgamesh is just absolutely rolling in signs right now. I wonder if we can look. Jeez. So he's pretty close to flight and rocketry. I wonder if he's going to actually rush out rocketry. Nah, he went the southern tree. He's doing tanks. Dang. Yeah, he went the bottom tree, so he's going to be up here. And they might actually do that so they can get oil, but he's a little bit of ways away from rocketry, so I don't think he's going to get an early victory here. So, yeah, he's already pulling back. It looks like he's pushing maybe on Manchester, or he pulled back, or more likely his first wave just got absolutely decimated. The funny thing is, he had some pretty decent culture, so I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have cores yet. Yeah, I guess Egypt is just now getting cores. She doesn't have one yet because she has no production, but, you know, she's just now getting it. Yeah, but with 68 defensive strength, I just don't know how he's going to take it, especially since he has almost no siege equipment. Man, disappointing. I kind of wanted to see Persia sneak in there. Honestly, I kind of wanted to. So you're popping out medieval walls. You should be able to survive Japan here. What's Japan doing? Usually they get some crazy science as well. And some crazy culture. 57 and 71. Not really. He's kind of doing more of a faith build, I guess. So we kind of have a slightly neutered Japan then, because he went more faith-based. Which, it didn't really matter because he kind of had so much territory to himself. But man, that could have really hurt him if he would have been in more of a precarious situation. So that wasn't a new era. No. We're about to get to a new era. Is that new era going to change anything? Maybe. Dude, all you have to do is just put your ironclad in Manchester, and then at like 76, it's not going to die. It will not die. Now, I wonder if you actually have the coal. You know, you probably had the Great Admiral. That's probably what happened. I bet she got the Great Admiral and she got the free ironclad. That's most likely what ended up happening there. Ooh, hey, a Petra. And it's not a bad one. Dude, okay, Montezuma popping out the Petra. What are the wonders looking like, by the way, right now? Only one for Japan. Really? Thomas is at 5. Gilgamesh is at 3. Cyrus is at 6? 30... 60, 90, 7. 7, yeah. Poland's at 2. Montezuma's at 3. and about to be 4. I don't think anyone else is building the Petra. There was actually a lot of potential Petra locations, but like look at the timer, 170. The AI just never, ever, ever really prioritizes the Petra. Petra is one of those wonders that I can almost always build without any issue. Same thing with Temple of Artemis. Generally, if you can build it in your first city, you will have the Temple of Artemis. Unless you're like me, and spoilers for our current Tamar game, you screw up your civics and your government type, what are the freaking, it's governments, policies, that's what it is. Have the wrong policy running and then miss it by 1 turn. If you don't do that, you're pretty well set on that. So I'm trying to think if anyone's gonna have like any major units at this point. Like she should be getting her winged hussars, but Sumeria is at tanks and artillery. So I think he's gonna be okay. Are you guys actually at war? Looks like you are. Yeah, you're at war. You're also at war with Persia now. So that means Persia probably pieced out England. No, you came in on the war. Huh, interesting. Or maybe they were allies? Are you allied with England? No, because you took territory from England. There would be no way that you would ever be allied with her. But this artillery could really make a huge difference. He doesn't have balloons yet, but the artillery and tanks could really start conquering some stuff. We'll see, we'll see. He has enough of a science boost that he might even get some death robots here before the end of the game. All right, Aztecs finished the Petra, have an absolutely crazy town now, and it was having loyalty issues, which would just be absolutely hilarious. One of the best Petras, and then they immediately lose it. Also, 0 builders to build on any of these tiles. Come on, please, please. But that's going to start gaining some population. It's going to look pretty freaking good here as it grows. Hue over here in Persia. I mean, there's not a lot of lake tiles, so... Except this lake, but no one actually owns any of it. So, sure. Okay, let's see what happened with the World Congress. No great points towards great generals. Interesting. And no air attack. Air attack? Like, you can't use a plane? What? It's a spy operation. Is that like blowing up the spaceport? Or not the spaceport, the air attack, civ sick, espionage. I can't spell espionage. Espionage. Is that you blow up the airport? Espionage mechanic, spy activity, spy experience, air attack, ace driver. No, that's all levels. Let's see if we can actually search for air. Wait, we just found those. Airplane, spy discovered. Guys, I have no idea. I'm looking at it. Siphon funds, great work heist, sabotage production, steal tech, recruit partisans, disrupt rocketry, format unrest, neutralize governor, fabricate scandal, breach dam. Air attack is what the planes use. When you have a plane and you're trying to attack a land unit. But why would that be listed under an operation? Maybe I've never paid enough attention and you can actually do stuff here that aren't just spies? Rejected outcome. Oh, spies executing chosen operation versus chosen operation. Okay, so then would there be things like shooting nukes and stuff like that? I apparently got to pay more attention to that particular resolution, because I don't think I've ever really noticed that before in the resolution. Generally, I'll be honest, every time I see that, I always go for siphon funds, because I'm always using my spies to siphon funds. I guess that means no one can use planes, which boo-hoo-hoo, because no one actually has planes. Unless you have bombers, then you can still bomb. Ooh, the AI building a really good Golden Gate. All right, I should never make that sound again, but yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go, man. I'm happy. I'm impressed. We got a good Petra and we got a great Golden Gate. What is this? What have you done with the normal AI game? Wow. So you never did anything with your attacks. The only real war right now, I think, is between you two. Because I think Persia kind of pieced out, right? Now, you're still at war with England, but you're not doing anything. You're not going to be able to do anything. And then you guys are still friendly over here. I love how Khmer's had all this room to expand, and they've literally done jack crap. They're just absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Khmer. I mean, Persia ended up spreading out over here. Persia started all the way up here, then they started going in this direction, and somehow have managed to outspread over here when Khmer started right here. Khmer, you kind of deserve to suck. Scythia ended up with the Taj Mahal, which is going to be a lot of era score for them, which means they should pretty much be guaranteed in the top 3. Yeah, I really think we have our top 3 right now. Gilgamesh, I think, at this point, there's no way to stop him. Because he's got all these great scientists. Or, sorry, he's got all the science points right now. And I don't see that slowing down. He's also been popping out a bunch of wonders. And, yeah, there you go. Now he's starting to conquer. Well, goodbye, Poland. And Poland was about the only other one that could really stop it. Military emergency. Let's actually see if it happened. Military emergency. Gonna have to do it this way because it doesn't quite show up that way. Next session. Hey, I want to see military emergency. It failed. Who voted for it? Victoria and Poland. Wasn't gonna ever happen. Looks like Sumeria might be able to hold on to it. It really depends on how quickly. They're going straight for the capital, which is a little disappointing. If they could go take over like Warclaw, they're gonna be in a really good position, or even down to Poznan. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be able to hold on to all this stuff eventually, though. I don't know. We'll see. He's also grabbing modern armor now. Dang, dude. Dang. So that means he is actually all the way up to here. This is not right. But he still hasn't done the spaceports because he hasn't done the northern tree or the top tree yet. I know it's actually not like directional, but still. I always call it northern and southern tree for some reason. That's just, I don't know. That's how I always have named it. Hey, Aztecs are actually pushing against Egypt. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Now, do they need to hold on to this? The nice thing is if they take it, that's a 15-point swing plus how much territory? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that's 50 points in Empire score plus another 15 for the Wonder. So that's a 65-point swing if he grabs that. Cyrus is catching up. Cyrus is catching up. I wonder why, though. Wonders, perhaps? What are our eras looking like right now? She's in a dark age, as is Sumeria. There is a chance that potentially Sumeria could end up with a golden age after all this. Dude, I love the volcano exploding. It looks so cool. I also love how everyone's just going about their business while these volcanoes are exploding. And absolutely none of the AI gives a crap about the environment. Although in the scheme of things right now, the only one making the world suffer is Gilgamesh. It's all those tanks, man. Dude, I think he's going to get this Golden Gate Bridge. Also, that's another 15 points. I mean, Persia's there. Did Persia have a religion? Persia does have a religion. And he has a lot of wonder score. And we did say he was going to get first crack at a lot of those wonders. Actually, we said Egypt, but Persia ended up taking a huge cultural lead. He's now up to 96. But he should be able to get a couple more wonders out before. So, I don't know. He hasn't built a government plaza yet. Okay. You do you, buddy. You do you. You're going to flip in 5 turns. Next era is nowhere close. Modern AT is about to get popped out over here. Golden Gate's about to get popped out. Dude, he's got freaking wind farms. What? What? Where are wind farms? Remind me. I thought wind farms were... Also, can we see this? No, we can't. I thought wind farms were like way up here somewhere. Yeah, they're right here. Oh, I guess it's with modern armor. That makes sense. Dude. So he should be able to get oil. Does he have oil? He has oil. He has niter. He has horses. No aluminum or coal, but he might not have unlocked aluminum. He might not have that production boost yet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Any other wars happening right now? The modern AT is just going straight for the capital. Not the modern AT, the modern armor. England. Wasn't England at war? Are you at war with Persia still, it looks like? Yeah, you're still at war with Persia. But you're holding on. The downside is you're actually losing it because of loyalty. Persia, can you go settle like right here? Yeah, Persia putting a city there might really start flipping Manchester, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Aztecs, are you doing anything? I mean, he's kind of working over here. It's like modern fight over here. These guys are fighting World War II, you know, modern era kind of stuff, and then these guys are over here in the Renaissance era fighting. What? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Civ 7 will have a little more balance where, you know, you don't have tanks on one side of the map and field cannons on the other. I mean, she's rolling around with Cav and freaking Knight Cores over here, but whatever. She has a lot of territory. Yeah, I don't know what Japan ended up doing. Did Japan even declare war on anyone? I don't know he's ever been at war other than Jerusalem. Also, I love how Nazca still exists. So the other thing to keep in mind is, can anyone throw any more cities out? Specifically Persia / Sumeria. Persia does still have a couple more locations for cities. Also, they could... Khmer is pretty high. But, you know, a couple more city locations gives them a little more empire size. Maybe makes a difference. Maybe makes a difference. I don't know why I said it that way. Let's go ahead and just advance. We don't really give a crap what happens with the aid request, because whatever. AI is gonna aid. AI is gonna aid. Not sure what you're planning on doing with that settler, Sumeria, but he's scouting with the settler, hoping that Poland doesn't steal it, I suppose. Or maybe the settler is leading the charge. Also, I think Sumeria has no army at this point. Yeah, he's down to 0. So apparently the settler is fighting in defense now. He is now a partisan troop who is coming to fight. Oh, never mind. The modern armor just popped out. That was quick. Did he just buy that or something? Also, like, look at how much damage that thing just did to all those cabs. Also, do we see spaceports yet? No. Where's he at? Oh, he's doing industrialization now. So that's going to give him access to aluminum. He's also working on mausoleum. I wonder if someone else did. And our Golden Gate got freaking finished. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's a killer Golden Gate. I'm stoked for that one. Could have been a cool one up there. Trying to think if there's any other good spots for Golden Gate on this map. I mean, maybe through there, but it doesn't really cut off that many tiles. I just like a Golden Gate that like merges 2 continents together like this did. And are these actually 2 continents? No, it's 1. Dang, come on. This should be 1 continent right here connecting them both. That would just be so good. But I love the bay system. You like go past it and then you have like Nippur up here and Isan all in this little like bay. That's kind of really cool. Can you canal over to here? Not that you now have Niter, you can't. If he would have put a city here, he could have canaled there, canaled through that. So Recon lost 5 combat strength again. I don't know who they're targeting on this. Seriously, I have no idea who's targeting. Recon loses 5 combat strength. No one voted Recon. What? Okay, is that a bug? Does that have to do with the autoplay? Interesting. And bananas are no amenities. And no one voted bananas. Maybe one of the things they did with this mod is purposely pass certain ones, so like the voting actually doesn't affect anything. They just pass certain ones that have like the least effect. So for example, there's no bananas on the map, and so because of that, bananas is always gonna win. And then same thing, hey, do recon so that it's not gonna screw over the AI, because no AI is really gonna use an army of recon. I kind of don't like that though, because the AI usually can make a difference. Also, I have no idea how that's going to affect maybe a diplomatic victory. Maybe it makes it more likely as we get into the later eras because they can't target against someone. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on that, see how that actually works out. You're popping out your synagogue. Okay. Religion, by the way. How are we doing? Montezuma lost one of the people he had flipped. Tourism's kind of not anywhere yet, and no one's doing anything on science yet. Japan is actually losing its lead here. Yeah, Gilgamesh and Tomris are catching up. And in fact, they're both closer now to Japan than Cyrus is to either of them. Interesting. Now, the downside is the fact that Gilgamesh keeps losing his army over and over and over again. Now, once again, I don't think Tomris is going to be under threat. The only thing is whether or not her and Sumeria declare war on each other, but that seems kind of unlikely at this point in the game. And I don't think Khmer is going to be able to do anything, even if he does declare war. He's got a lot of spearmen, though. I can't blame him when you have Scythia as your neighbor. You know, going a little heavy on the spearmen. Okay, I understand. I totally understand. Is England at war with someone? It looks like they are. You're at war still with Egypt, and you're at war still with Persia? Yes. Yes. Nothing is really happening with any of these wars. The only war that has had any consequence over the last, I don't know, 50 turns has been this one right here. And I just love how, like, the single modern armor has just been absolutely doing so much damage. Also, I love how Poland ended up rebuilding their walls here, and they're about to get Renaissance walls in the same city that he keeps pushing against. The same city that got flipped. Okay. Gilgamesh is working on planes now. Sweet. That one is advanced flight. So, did he skip rocketry then? He also, is he making aluminum? Yes, he does have aluminum. Is he building a spaceport anywhere? Not that we can see. He is building the Panama Canal. Not really the best use of the Panama Canal unless the bridge blocked off ships from going through, which isn't the case, but sure. Like, I would rather see a Panama Canal through here, not that that really makes a difference. If Quiche was on the water, maybe. Or Buenos Aires was on the water. Oh, man, Buenos Aires really screwed up right here. Could have settled right there. It would have been beautiful. Right on that lake, man. Oh, well. I mean, it's a wonder, and it's 15 points, so sure. Have at it. Have at it. Also, I think that one's in the tech tree, so he's going to be able to build it. Now, is Persia working on any wonders? Because remember, Persia was trying to catch up to Sumeria, or Scythia, rather, and Sumeria. Nope, you are not. Are you working on any wonders? You are not. Now, no wonders over there. Your pop knowledge. It happened. It finally happened. Scythia and Khmer have finally, are now finally at war with each other. We thought that this day was never going to come. Now, the question is, are all those pikemen going to come in handy against all the calves? Now, they are cav corps, and I actually probably anticipate Scythia probably taking 1 or 2 cities off of this. It seems highly unlikely that they're not going to be able to, but I mean, there is a nice defense from Khmer here. What is the army size here? Talmers is at 1,500, Khmer is at 800. But, I mean, he's got the right kind of troops to fight her, so we'll see. We'll see. Anything happening down here that we can see? Not really. Japan, what are you up to at this point, buddy? You apparently had a volcano explode, would be my assumption here, because it's active. Oh, it's Fiji. That's actually pretty... Wait, that's not the natural wonder one. That's Fuji, anyways. Mount... Wait, what's the natural wonder one? Hold up. Where's the natural wonders? Resources, natural wonders. Mount... Kilimanjaro. Okay, never mind. That's Fiji, though. That's how you say it, right? Or is it Fuji? I'm pretty sure it's Fiji. Oh my gosh. Brian's pronunciation, absolutely terrible. I know. The one thing about these AI-only series is we can all see how bad Brian is at it. So the first wave of Scythian troops have been destroyed. Khmer's looking stronger and stronger, though. Let's see. Talmers is still at 1,500, though. But there's a lot of field cannons, a lot of pikemen on the way. I love the dedication here by Persia. Absolutely trying, man. They are absolutely trying. By the way, where are we at? We're at 23 minutes, so I think we are going to wrap this episode up here. So we probably have one more episode left of this one, and then there will probably be a half a episode of the last one, or of the last one for Group 1, and then we'll start Group 2. Now, the question is, Gilgamesh is in first place. Has he built? No. And what is he currently working on? Computers, which is up here. So he still has not done rocketry. He's building Big Ben. He's also building the Asgaraz. Interesting. The thing is, once he builds it, he's going to have pretty much everything. Once he gets moon landing, essentially, he's going to have like everything ready to shoot off. I don't think he's going to be able to do it, though, by turn 315, but we shall see. We shall see. Great people. Production towards wonder. Looks like Japan's going to grab that one. Great scientist. Universities +4. That one's so nice. How is his science right now? 311. Yeah, that's pretty good. He's over 300, which is kind of where you want to be. So yeah, we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, comment. Let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button and TheGameCommon, show your support. Next, let's see. Heroic Age for Gilgamesh, Thomris, Victoria, Cleopatra. Well, actually, those are Golden Ages. Then Heroic for Yavarman and Cyrus. And then Dark Ages right now for Japan, Montezuma, and Poland. The Poland Golden Age or Dark Age with Sumeria with the Golden Age might be rather interesting. Bologna's flipping, but it's going to be a long one. All right, I'll see you guys next episode. Later, everyone.